a very small like land footprint, and like just good to go. Gek dance clubs in every galaxy. Yeah. That is what, 256 galaxies. So you have built at a minimum 256 Gek dance clubs. That right there, that is dedication. That is absolutely dedication. Quickster, or Quipster. Welcome in. How are you today? How goes your weekend? I hope it's good, and I hope you're having yourself a lovely one. I have no idea about Once Human, but the building thing is real. You better believe it is. And see that I'm like that with any game. Any game that you give me building in, and I'm going to end up doing that. I am always going to end up building way more than is necessary for me to do anything in that game. It is just an endless ongoing thing. But you know what? It's a game, and it's all about having fun. And if that is like part of what you do to have fun, then by all means do it. Build all the things. Use all the pieces. Make the game force you to stop building. Do it all. Oh, here, this is a good story. So many years ago, when Subnautica first came out, there was a point where I got really sick. Like, I was really sick. I couldn't get anywhere. I couldn't do anything. I was pretty much just like stuck, like in front of the computer. And I had this, what I thought at the time was an absolutely incredible idea. Somewhere in my mad chicken brain, I thought this was an incredible idea. Ad break. All right, I'll wait for that ad break to end, and then I'll finish the story, because I don't want anybody to miss out on this, because it's a fun story. Or at least I think it is. Let's see, what was, Quipster said something else. Every playthrough of Subnautica, I always spend, like, the vast majority of my playthrough, time base building and not actually exploring. Ozo moment. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. The ads are a wonky thing. Like, I don't like the ads, but at the same time, I do get a small, like, kickback for all the ads that are played on my channel. So, I mean, it's like one of those things, like, if I didn't have to have them, I wouldn't. But at the same time, like, I can't really, like, totally trash them either, because I do get a little bit of money from those ads, and that is money that I get to turn around and put back into the channel. So, yeah, it's like one of those wonky, weird things, I'm back for the ads. All right, welcome back, Webster. So, Subnautica was sick for a week or something like that, and I got this crazy idea. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if you could connect all of the areas in Subnautica with a single walkway, so that you could literally walk through through every area? You would literally take a walkway and a set of ladders and go through every area in the game. And it took me days of building. Like, days upon days of building. And granted, I did this in creative. Like, this was not a normal game thing. It was totally creative. But I took glass walkway tubes and ladders, and I connected literally the entirety of the game with ladders and walkways, to the point where it was so bad, there were so many parts built in the game that my computer could barely run the save. I want to say it was something like I had the graphics turned down to the absolute lowest that I could turn them down to, and my computer was still only running it at, like, I wanted to say, like, somewhere between 12 to 15 frames per second. Like, it was bad. But I managed to connect every single area of the game with walkways. Oh, whoa. Quipster, thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Let's see, I'm back from the ads. Out of curiosity, I don't know if this is rude or not, but how much do you make from the ads? I've never actually really looked into, like, a breakdown of, like, I guess what the revenue is. Because, to be completely honest, I don't pay attention to any of the numbers when it comes to streaming. I have run into too many people who have, like, focused too much on the numbers and the revenue and everything that comes from Twitch, and it has ruined their enjoyment of streaming. So I just stay away from this stuff as much as I can. I do know it's a small percent. It's not anything that is going to, you know, make the check that I get from Twitch, like, be like anything more substantial, I guess. But like I said, it does give me a little bit of kickback on it. So it's one of those, like, I don't really like the ads, but I also can't really, like, complain about them entirely because of that. I don't know, I could probably let's see if I can Google something real quick. Twitch ad revenue. Let's go with that. Let's see if it has something there. It can earn ad revenue, which allows blah 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 blah. Oh, okay, so apparently if you run 3 minutes of ads per hour, you get a 55% revenue split from those ads. So actually, that's a lot more than I thought it was. I had no idea it was actually, like, that much. Wow. I don't know, like, now, granted, I have no idea what, like, how much an ad earns you or anything like that. I mean, the 10 consecutive ads I get sometimes are wild. Yes. That's why, like, I do my best to try and make the ads as unintrusive as possible. Unfortunately, once you become an affiliate, the ads are forced, so that's how it goes sometimes. Yes, that is true. Granted, you do have some control over how many ads play and how often, but more or less, you're playing 3 minutes of ads one way or another. Per stream. Per view or something like that. Yeah. When I stream 7 days, I get about $10 from it. There you go. So 7 days worth of streams for Shadow, it adds up to about $10. So I don't stream 7 days a week. I stream 5. So mine's probably actually less than that. I know there probably is some there probably is some variance in that, like depending on how many people are actively there watching and things like that probably has an effect on it. It's a good percent of the ad revenue, but unfortunately it works out to a relatively negligible amount overall. Yeah, I think it's one of those things, the more people that you have watching, the more that adds up to. So, you know, if you have 5 people watching one day, it's only going to be X amount. But if you have 15 people watching, then, you know, obviously it's going to be more. 1 day per 6 months, I never gotten paid. Jeez. Don't normally do 7 days, it's more like 2 days. Yeah, so you're only getting a livable wage if you get like over 100 viewers, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of variables, Quipster. I mean, like, because one of the other things you have to take into account is like, do you have subscribers? How many people subscribe? How often are they subscribing? Things like that play into it. Like what level that you're at, like, are you an affiliate? Are you partner? Are you partner plus? These things all have a variable on how much you earn from your subscriptions. My question is like average wage per viewer. Ooh. I wouldn't even know where to start doing the math for that. I wouldn't even know where to start doing the math for that. Handling has the payoff per hour. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Wicked. You're not wrong at all. Oh my god, that's funny. Like hour to viewer to time ratio graphs, so I know minimum wage or something. Oh god, no, Twitch does not give you anywhere close to minimum wage. Not even. To make it to minimum wage, if we're just talking about like ad revenue, you would probably have to have at least a few hundred people in watching your stream. And that would be if you were, and that's talking about like streaming full time. Yeah, that would take a tremendous viewership. Streams 24/7, 365 for minimum wage with 100 viewers. It's probably not wrong. I wonder if I don't know if there is something or somewhere that I could go that I could actually see a breakdown of like what my stuff earned is. Like, again, like I said, it's something I've never really looked into. It'd be really cool graph for Twitch to release unironically. I do believe they actually have those, like, in the revenue section or whatever. You could probably find something like that. There's an analytics section. Let's see, overview. See if it gives me a breakdown of what it all was. Apparently there's an experiment section in revenue. I don't know what the fuck that is, but ads. Oh wait, no. So let's turn off everything in here but the ads, because this is the only thing I can think of to do. Does it give me a on my, okay, so in the past 30 days, my highest earning day for just ad revenue was $1.71. $1.71 was the highest amount of ad revenue that I generated in the last 30 days. So, and I probably average about 12 viewers per stream. I would wager. If I were to guess what my average viewership was, I would guess it probably averaged about 12 people. So on that day, I streamed for however many hours. I can't tell. Let's see. That was November 17th. So that was a Sunday. Really? I don't remember streaming on a Sunday. Interesting. Weird. That's really weird. I never do Sunday streams, so where the f did that come from? The heck? When was the 17th? That was this past Sunday. Did I stream last Sunday? I don't remember streaming last Sunday. I'm so confused now. Was I here on Sunday, this past Sunday? I honestly don't remember. Well, that's terrible. Yeah, like I said, it is a tiny amount. And so unless you have like hundreds, if not maybe thousands of people watching, that ad revenue is not going to add up to anything of note. It's not going to be anything of note. Here's the thing: most people that stream spends more time and money than they earn. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, depending on what you do on your stream and how many additional services and bots and whatever else that you use on your streams, yes, there are people that definitely spend more money on their streams than they earn. But you know, it's for a lot of people, this is a hobby. This is something they do for fun. Like for me, this is I do this to have a social life. If it wasn't for this, my social life would be non-existent. So you know, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing the streaming thing that I'm doing. Because again, check the OnlyFans for a pleasure thing. Trust me, y'all don't want me on OnlyFans. Joke, by the way. I don't have OnlyFans. Yeah, trust me, y'all don't want me on OnlyFans. I wouldn't even I don't know what I would do on OnlyFans. Like, I guess like Wicked's always wanting me to do hot tub streams, so I guess I could like go to OnlyFans and I can make an OnlyFanins, and I could just hang out in a hot tub and talk about really like geeky nerdy things that I like to talk about, and it would just be like if I was here doing a just chatting stream. Yes, I have no idea. Sharpay and a shower cap. That's a mental image. King of the Hill style naked grilling. Play naughty video games. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll play Subnautica with like, I don't know, some kind of mod that, you know, I don't even know what. I don't even know where I'm trying to go with that. Nikado Avocado has had OnlyFans, so I think it would be fun to wait. Who is that? Nikado Avocado. That name sounds vaguely familiar. Leisure Suit Larry. Oh God. There's an ancient name. Dude in the red shirt. Okay. Wait. Was he red shirt guy from BlizzCon? Is that what you mean? The mukbang guy? Oh god, that's why I don't know who he is, because of mukbangs. Do people watch that? Huh?
Suit Larry was one of the first games I remember playing on a Tandy computer in like the late 80s.
Okay.
Sorry, I heard you say Leisure Suit Larry and I was like, oh my god, I played the DOS version of that! Sorry.
What would the graphics for that even be?
They were like, maybe they're 8-bit at best. Like, even with a little sensor box over him when he's supposed to be having sex, he's basically just like 4 pixels and a sensor box. Oh
my god, that's ridiculous. Everybody says hello.
Hello!
Oh, all right. Where's Waldo? That's the really fat dude who ate a lot and then revealed that all this stuff he posted for the last 2 years was pre-recorded and he was actually losing weight. Wow. Absolutely wow. Yeah, but mukbangs are like, God. Oh. I can't imagine watching something like that. Like somebody just sitting there, just absolutely gorging themselves on like 72 people's worth of food in one sitting. Like, the idea of that to me is just revolting. Like, the idea of that is absolutely revolting. Like, oh. Bleh. I feel like I'm too young to know what Leisure Suit Larry is. Leisure Suit Larry is like the original porn game. For any computer system. It has been around since like the days of Atari. Yeah. And from what I understand, it was a really cheesy game. It was an absolutely cheesy fucking game from what I understand. Mukbang is either for someone who's like starving or someone who has a weird fetish. I'm assuming that they have probably updated Leisure Suit Larry through the years. Like, I imagine that is probably like a long, ongoing series of games that has probably never been allowed to die. I would be willing to bet. But, yeah, I don't know. By the way, there's the question of the day for y'all. If you could have any of the vehicles from Subnautica for yourself, which one would you want? Which one would you take? I think I had it on large floppy because they did release a few modern ones, but not many. God, just a big 5.5-inch floppy for a, oh my god. Okay, the idea of getting a porn game that is on a big 5.5-inch floppy, just the idea of that just fucking kills me. Oh, god damn, that's funny. Oh, shit. Wii U and the Xbox 360. I grew up with the Wii U, definitely not Atari. Wii U and the Xbox 360 prawn suit because you would be able to actually use it on land. Yep, that's good thinking. A working starship and see the stars. Never played Subnautica, so I don't know any of the vehicles. Basically, you have big sub, little sub, and underwater mech suit. Those are your options. So big. God damn, I can't talk. Like, all the words just gone. Just gone. Big submarine. Little submarine. Mech suit. Minotaur, yes. Very similar to a Minotaur. That's why they had it on Aurora, by the way. Wait, what? Wait, I missed something. Well, Seamoth can be used in space, so I guess that works. Wait, can it? I didn't know the Seamoth could be used in outer space. I know the prawn suit can, because they talk about it having maglocks on the feet, so that you can use it for spacewalks, to repair ships and stuff. You can read it in its entry, I think. We'll have to check that when we get into the game. I'm curious to see that now, because I had never really come across that before. There are debates whether real subs can actually be space-worthy, but it's not able to actually get up there. Snow using your share brain cell to pick up women. I share this brain cell with too many people. I share this brain cell with too many people. I need to lock in a brain cell of my own. just one that is mine. Nobody else gets to, like, use it or anything. It's just like, this is my brain cell. And then, whatever other shared brain cells need to get shared around, fine. But I need at least one for myself. You would have to launch it from somewhere in space. That makes sense. Yeah, the Seamoth would not have, does not have anything that would give it the proper amount of propulsion to become to break atmosphere, to break atmo. Like the Cyclops, the same thing. Like the Cyclops is large and it has a lot of power behind it, but it certainly doesn't have enough to break atmo. Hey, what's going on? How are you tonight? How goes your Saturday night? I hope it's good. I hope you're having yourself a lovely weekend. Speaking of shoutouts that we were talking about earlier, I should probably actually do some, because I have a handful of fellow streamers here that I should make sure that I give some recognition to. Almost done putting this bed together. New bed. Very nice, very nice. Then I have to drag the mattress box through the apartment. What kind of bed did you get? What is it? What kind did you get? Another fun fact about the Cyclops is it's supposed to have 3 crew members. I do remember that. I do remember that the Cyclops was originally designed to not be a solo person thing. That it was meant to have a small crew. Downsized to a twin with memory foam. Got $600 off for Black Friday. Very nice. We have a purple mattress. It's nice. I like it. I would recommend purple. Which is another reason why the fact you survive the game is wild. I was gonna say, the fact that you survive that adventure at all is really damn impressive, especially when you take into consideration you have no weapons the whole time. Like, the only thing you get that is actually a weapon is your knife. You get a survival knife. Technically you could probably consider like the stasis gun or the propulsion gun weapons, but they don't actually hurt anything. They don't really do any damage to anything. So Yeah, all you get is the knife. That's it. I imagine if you did survive, you would definitely lose a limb or something. Yeah, there's going to be some loss of something. Forgetting the most dangerous weapon of all time, disease to local wildlife. Well, the fun thing about Subnautica, Faye, is that you get there and the horrible disease that is going on is already there. And through the course of the story, you as the lost human on that world, you are the one that helps cure the disease. You basically, not only do you manage to escape the planet, but you save the planet in the process. Which is really cool. You know, it actually shows a human being doing something decent for a change. Take that, smallpox. Smallpox would be a luxury compared to the thing you end up curing on this planet. Oh my god. Like, they talk about the disease that is running rampant on the planet there, and basically how it wiped out countless billions of an alien species. And yeah, that's a wild thing to think of. Like, there was a race of aliens that was a large intergalactic power that could not solve the mystery of this disease, and it almost wiped out the entire species. That was ranging in like a population number of like tens of billions, if not like hundreds. And all the little rars. I love all the little rars. It's probably one of the main reasons the Void is like that. I don't know. Like, the Void, we're never really told anything about the Void, other than it is